You need to be paying attention to this no matter where you live, because no matter where you go, especially if you're going to go to an airport, your flight more than likely will be delayed because of what's going there, even if you're going nowhere near that area. Travel analyst Mark Murphy from travelpulse.com. You know, Mark, you've always educated me on this in the past, and people forget that. You don't need to be going anywhere near the affected area to be affected in your area, right? Could you explain that?
You're right. Yeah, I mean, imagine a flight is scheduled to come from the Miami area to pick you up in Philadelphia, and then you're going to go to London, for instance, on that same aircraft. Well, that aircraft doesn't get out of Miami. It gets put into a hangar or pulled off to the side, and those planes are grounded, or you basically have to shift those planes into other routes. And so it's a domino effect. Somebody literally on the West Coast could be impacted by something happening in the Southeast, and you nailed it on the head. That's exactly what could happen. And that's why the airlines are saying out until September 5th. If you have travel booked anytime out to September 5th, with this storm really hitting, by Monday, you're asking yourself why Thursday, and it's because of the domino effect that we get hit with whenever there's an event like this.
You know, Mark, all the major airlines waive the fees associated with switching a ticket, but it doesn't necessarily waive the newer price for that ticket. By that I mean some people got these tickets months ago, at a sharp discount, taking advantage of fare savers and the rest. They might not get that again. So how do you advise them?
So most of the airlines will protect the fare, and you have to rebook within the window, and each airline is stating a different window based on a different origination city or a destination city. So you'd have to go and look at, either talk to your travel agent, hopefully you booked with one, but if you booked it on your own, you'd have to kind of get in line with those folks in service at the airline and say, hey, what are my choices here? When do I need to book by without a penalty, without a fare increase? So you're protected in that way with most of the airlines. On the other hand, what I saw on American Airlines site this morning was that they're capping fares, which I thought was great, because we've heard about price gouging when a lot of people are rushing to get out. They jack the fares. They've capped them, I believe, at like $500 for an economy ticket and $1,000 one-way outbound. So you won't get gouged. So I've seen airfares one-way $1,700, $2,000 for a two-hour flight when they're being impacted by a storm. And I saw that American went proactive on that today.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. Good read on all of this and what people should do, whether they're in the affected area or not. And that's just air travel, as Mark was pointing out.